You're watching Fox 5 News at 5.
One asbestos expert is urging people in the area not to underestimate the risk of asbestos particles that could still be on the ground or on the buildings.
Yeah, Matt King continues our team coverage with a closer look at some of the health concerns. A lot of people down there really concerned about this, Mac.
Yeah, Teresa Reagan, we should stress the severity of breathing in asbestos over any extended period of time. Asbestos, if ingested, can lead to horrific lung issues, including cancer and death. Today's explosion, despite the lack of immediate injuries, leads to potentially devastating if the area is not thoroughly decontaminated.
There was asbestos in the steam line casing.
7 hours after a steam main exploded in the Flatiron District, Mayor de Blasio revealed test results proclaiming the presence of asbestos, no longer in the air, but apparently on surfaces of 28 buildings in the so-called hot zone and another 21 buildings outside of that universe.
Sidewalks, streets, building surfaces, windowsills, doors.
RTK Environmental Group spokesman Bob Knight stressed the need to test and clean every single surface that risked exposure to particles of this building component banned in the early 1980s.
It was great because it was great fire retardant and was sturdy in that regard.
But when something disturbs fibers of these minerals, like a steam line explosion sending a column of steam 40 feet into the air over Manhattan, those particles pose a health risk to anyone in danger of breathing them in.
There's real concern about whether any debris entered into buildings or into air conditioning systems.
That could cause a ridiculous amount of harm to thousands of people who are in those buildings in the immediate vicinities.
And so health inspectors must investigate every single HVAC unit and surface to which the wind even might have carried some of these fibers, and then sanitize those surfaces that test positive to prevent cases of repeated exposure.
Brief exposure is not a problem through the air, but if this material is in a building, if it's on clothing, that is a real concern.
The mayor expected 5th Avenue between 19th and 22nd Street to remain closed until Saturday or Sunday. Knight expected the inspecting, cleaning, and clearing of buildings in the area to continue into the fall.
It's probably going to take a few months just to get everything cleaned up, on the buildings and inside the buildings if the asbestos got into the HVAC systems.
The city wants anyone who believes their clothing contains asbestos after this morning's explosion to take off those items of clothing, bag them up, and bring them to the Con Ed station at 22nd and Broadway, where the mayor said they'll receive compensation for the clothes Con Ed will then throw away. Teresa Reagan.
What a mess. Thank you so much, Matt.